She had power, wealth, and a crown, but the one thing she truly wanted was her husband's love. Unlike other queens, she chose to raise her children with her own hands. She insisted on caring for her daughter herself, believing that a mother's love should never be replaced. But instead of admiration, her devotion only brought confusion and quiet distance from her husband. He couldn't understand her, and little by little, he began to pull away. Still, she refused to give up on their marriage. Even while heavily pregnant, she continued attending royal gatherings, hoping to stay close to the man she feared was drifting further from her. But her body, tired from pregnancy, could not handle the pressure. One night, during a grand celebration, sudden pain gripped her stomach. Fear filled her heart as she hurried to a nearby room, struggling to stay calm. Moments later, the attendants realized something was wrong. When they rushed to help, the queen had already given birth. The baby arrived earlier than expected, small, fragile, and in need of care. It was a painful reminder of the stress she had been carrying alone. Yet even then, she had no idea the real heartbreak was still ahead. Days later, tragedy struck again. She received the devastating news that her beloved mother had passed away. Heartbroken and searching for comfort, she went looking for her husband. She needed support, reassurance, love. But when she opened the door to his chamber, she stopped in her tracks. There he was, not grieving, not waiting, but spending time with another woman. In that moment, her world felt like it had fallen apart. Instead of offering comfort, he blamed her for being emotional and difficult. Overwhelmed by grief and betrayal, she ran outside into the cold rain, trying to release the pain inside her heart. But the people around her misunderstood her sorrow. Whispers began to spread across the kingdom that the queen had lost her stability. Yet behind the tears, something inside her slowly changed. Instead of giving up, she began searching for answers. Determined to uncover the truth, she carefully observed everything happening inside the palace. Because when a determined woman decides to protect her place, she becomes stronger than anyone expects. To send a clear message, she disciplined a disloyal servant, a warning to those who tried to take advantage of her kindness. Meanwhile, her husband continued living as if nothing had happened, ignoring the family that still waited for him at home. But everything changed the day she finally stood before him again. No longer broken, no longer begging. With calm strength, she revealed the truth. After her mother's passing, she would inherit the throne. She would soon become the most powerful ruler in the kingdom, even more powerful than him. And yet, her voice carried no pride, only sadness. She admitted that power had never been her dream. All she ever wanted was to be loved by her husband. But those words only created more distance between them. That same night, he left the palace once again, choosing his own path while she remained behind. And while he chased a life away from home, the queen sat alone in the quiet palace, holding on to hope that love might one day return. She had the crown, the kingdom, and the power to rule the world. But the battle for her husband's was the one war she could never win.